There we go. And I am still alive. And I can't move my stuff again. Yes, it's kinda working. Okay, I'm gonna leave my dude in the bed here until the stuff loads in. Hey! Good. Thank you, Chicken Salt, for being here and helping me fix this crap. Yes, it's really early in the morning here, and that doesn't really help. I should have checked everything beforehand, but I thought there wouldn't be a problem. But, yeah, as you can imagine, my cats thought it was a good idea to play with all the cables on the PC. You gotta go? You gotta... yes. Have fun with your kids. I'm sure they're gonna appreciate it. And, yeah, I'm gonna see you later. I'm just gonna fix up this thing and, have some fun here. So what were we doing? We were welding up this. What do I have in my build planner? Stuff. There we go. I could have kept that now that I'm looking at it, but why do anything the way it's meant? So we got 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna fill up my build planner with this stuff and just start fixing up the spacecraft so that we can possibly and probably... What was the button? I need to... Yeah, there we go. I need to wake up. Let's start doing this. Good. This is working. And we have a full battery. So that's good. We need to make sure we don't screw up like yesterday though, so we need to fill this with ice and stuff. So that's gonna be a thing. You go. Do I have stuff for more? I do. This is like the best part of the game, the fact that you can have stuff ready, just carry it and go and do what you need. So we're gonna need more of these, of course. Will I have to move... I might have to move this further out. No, I don't think so. It's gonna be fine. So yesterday, after we left here, I placed most of the stuff in the construction thingies, so that we have the stuff ready to go here, so that won't take too much time. I am not really sure what I'm gonna work on today more than going out into space, so we'll just have to wing it, but that's not bad. That's actually the fun part. We need to find stuff out there. We need to find platinum, and it would also be really nice to find uranium, because that's going to be really helpful in other builds we're going to do. And we could also possibly place a small reactor in this one and make it recharge this battery by itself, which is going to be really good. Okay, so we got all the atmospheric thrusters done. That's good. So we can... Oh, that was exactly how many I needed. So I need one of you and... Come on. No? 1, 2, 3, 4 of you. Da-da-da-da-da. This is going amazingly well. I don't want to jinx it or anything, but... It's always fun when things work out the way you intended them to. So this is going to go really well. I mean, building the thing. Using the thing is going to be a completely different story, because as you saw yesterday, I tend to forget things that I should not. Oh, I'm going to have to fix other things on this too. But we're going to go and park it first, and yeah. So those are done. Now we need to fix 2 of these. If it wants to place them in my building thingy. Come on. You were working just fine before. Okay, we got this. And those. There you go. Everything is going to be fine. Unless I manage to poop everything up. I mean, that's also a possibility. Those are things that happen when I play games. Come on. Especially when I do them early in the morning. The first hour of the stream or so is just me trying to do things and make them work. And we also need to fix you. Awesome. And you. Oh, I don't have the stuff for you, of course. We should place you. Come on. Please work with me. No. It doesn't want to. Sometimes it doesn't track. So you try to place things in the build menu, but it doesn't want to help you. 1, 2. There you go. So you kind of need to find a different place. Most of you guys probably knew that before I did. Can't we throw one large steel tube? Oh, now we can. There you go. So what did we place in the build planner? Oh no. Why doesn't it show? Okay. Still works though. We want you. We want you. And we also want you. Very nice. Now that that's done, we're gonna need... Will I need this? No, this is a different part of the ship that we don't really need to build, because that's part of the leg we've given it for when we build this in a different way. Come on, give me the thing and the thing. Come on. Haha! And we also need one of you. And I think those are the last parts. Oh, we also need you. Haha. There you go. I think these are the last parts of it. And give me stuff. I love the fact that you can actually grab stuff that easily. I didn't know that. I mean, I played this for hundreds of hours last year without knowing I could do those tricks. So that's good. That's really good. There you go. I managed to spend some of the stuff I needed for this. Oh yeah, we also need to fix the camera. And I need steel plates for this, because I used them on this crap that we are going to take away here. Go. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, because it's a hologram now, which means it's gonna work. And there we go. And I think we just have the camera left, and we also want to place a vent there for the... Whoa! That was some rubber banding. There you go. And we also want to build a small... Is it a vent? It's a vent. Just to let the oxygen thingy there fill up with oxygen while we're in the atmosphere. So I do this. This was for the camera. There you go. And we want to place one of these oxygen things down here. And I'm not going to have the stuff I need for that. Of course I won't. So I'm going to need... Let's start with steel plates. I am having some lag today. That is probably due to my internet connection though. I don't think it's the game's fault. We need to find... I'm going to grab like 10 of these just to set up the thing, and then we're going to get back and grab the other stuff, because I will not bother to try and remember what stuff goes where. I used to do that, and it was a big mistake. So let's just weld up all we can here and grab this and go and grab the rest of the stuff. Hopefully we're gonna have it. Let's see. We do. This means our little spacecraft is now ready. Haha! Awesome. So we are now gonna go inside, make sure that the batteries are on auto and these are on. And then we can just cut it off here. Yeah, placing this thing in the wall, like you guys said yesterday, was really a lot better than what I was doing before. There we go. We should also turn this off. The projector, I mean. Because we don't need that for now. And now we're gonna have to take you and fix some stuff. So I need the drill. And I also need the camera. View. And I think that's it. I think those are the things we need to be careful about. And I also need to go in here and make sure that some other things are working. I need the oxygen tank, which is gonna be not on stockpile, but it should auto-refill. We also need the hydrogen tank. Here we are. Place that on auto-refill. And maybe on stockpile. We're gonna see if we're gonna place it on stockpile, because it might not be needed if we have auto-refill on. Maybe it does though. And that's about it. And we also want the air vent to be... Wait. The vent will remove air from the room and store it in the tanks. That's what we want to do? I think. So... let's find the oxygen tank. Oxygen tank... Here we are. And that's filling up nicely. Hey, good morning, Sir Soul. This engineering thing doesn't only look complicated, it also is. And that's what I like about the game, to be honest. I know that's kinda cray-cray, but it is really rewarding when you manage to make something that works. Like this thing. We now have a flying kinda machine that we need to be really careful about docking here. I am never good at flying stuff in games. Is this gonna connect? No, because I'm not where I should be. There we go. We press P, it has connected. And now we want to check out that our hydrogen tank is filling up. It is not. So let's put it on stockpile. And now it's going to start filling. Haha. We need to remember flying metro hole opener. Yes, it's a rocket-propelled metro hole opener. So we need to remember to turn the stockpile off when we take up with this thing. Because otherwise we are screwed. Let's make sure the oxygen tank is filling. It is. And after the oxygen tank is filled, we are actually gonna go and just cut off this little vent here, because we won't be needing that. Now, we need to fill this up with ice. That's really important. And we also need to grab all our, let's see here, all these. We got both oxygen and hydrogen bottles here, because we're gonna take these with us. We got 1, 2, 3... I don't think we got enough hydrogen bottles. I should make more. Let's just check and make sure we don't have any more laying around here. Oh, we do. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think these are too many. Let's grab all these hydrogen bottles. I'm gonna store all this inside my craft. So that's gonna be okay. Go in here, we open the inventory, and we just place these in the cockpit. We are going to grab some of these when we do a spacewalk. There you go. So that's completely fine. And we need to grab ice. We need to fill it up with ice so that we know that we are producing more hydrogen while we are in space. Because that's what happened yesterday. We went out into space, everything went fine, and then we ran out of hydrogen and our thrusters didn't work and we died. Because we got stranded in space. Which isn't the nicest part. But it lets us learn. Because now we know that we can refill stuff here. By the way, have I connected... Yes, the inventories here are... Oh, wait, I'm also connected to the inventories of... if I do... this... Yes, it is getting grabbed, which is really nice. Oh, maybe it's getting grabbed by the base, though. Ah. Okay, so we're gonna have to fill this up with ice when we disconnect it from the grid here. Just... make sure... Okay, this is filled. This is completely filled up. And the oxygen tank is almost full. Okay, so we can actually go out into space soon. That's good. That's really good. Is there anything we want to work on before we go out into space? Ah. Huh. Mm, really not, to be honest. Really not. For now, we just need to make sure that what we've done is going to work properly. And I think it is. The only problem that could appear is me. So that's a thing. What I could do before I go is to grab some steel plates and just make sure some things are set up the way I want them in the base. And you can go. Thank you. So we're gonna go and grab some round armor slopes and just place them in the areas that we want them to be, and you know, this needs to look nice. I am not good at this right now, but it's gonna work out fine. It didn't. Of course it didn't. There you go. And we also need some of these on the other side here. I haven't really decided what I'm gonna do with the back area of the hangar here. I failed again. And again. This is because I am still sleepy. But it's gonna be fine, don't worry. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh, hello. What I'm gonna do with the... Dude, work with me. Okay. It's gonna have to be like so. There you go. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with this part of the base to make it look prettier, but we'll figure something out. I mean, we got time. We want to build it, so everything is gonna go fine. I was watching. Well, first of all, yesterday, our good friend Chicken Salt, who is going to be in chat later on, I hope, showed us a really nice system of making a 3D printer for spacecraft, and I really liked that. And Ashran also showed us, well, he linked us a video on YouTube that's also showing one of those printers. Now, I liked both of them. They kind of work in the same way. They're both really complex to build, which is going to be a challenge for little old me. But I think that we'll be able to make something like it. Now, I want to make that a bit differently. I mean, the system is going to work in the same kind of way, but I need to find a way to fit it into how I have thought and designed the base here. So I'm not really sure about how I'm going to be able to do it. I'm going to have to think on it a bit, but the premise is welders, a piston that moves, and all that good stuff. So we'll see, we'll see. I am probably... I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm gonna borrow ideas from both the things. And I think... What I'm thinking is... we're gonna talk about this later on too, but what I'm thinking is... We're gonna make a hangar up there, going into the wall, where we're gonna have that whole system building it, and then with a piston or something, we're gonna make a connector down here with a piston going up. So when it's built, it's just gonna connect to the connector, and then we can pull it down with the piston and it's ready for use. I'm gonna have one piston there and one there to kind of have parking space for the other ones. I hope we're gonna have enough room to do all that. We'll see what happens. Otherwise, I could make it underground. With hangar doors opening. Wait, that might be a thing. Oh, I'm getting ideas now. Because underground, we're still gonna have to dig and stuff, but I think if we make the 3D printer underground, well, it's still gonna be underground wherever we make it, but if I make the 3D printer down here with two big hangar doors opening and it getting lifted up by pistons, I could still have the space up here to park the already made ones. Kinda. I'm only gonna have two at all times. But, you know, It's going to be nice to be able to produce one if one gets destroyed. Because I am going to destroy many of those. And maybe I could set up a system where you can 3D print more than one model. Well, I could do this, because I just need to change the... Oh, wait, then I would have to fix it. I don't know. I'm torn between things right now. We'll see what happens. Maybe there's a way to set up like button 1, make this kind of craft, button 2, make that kind of craft. There might be a way, people. There might be a way. Okay, we need to fill up on stuff right now. That worked. I should have placed a hydrogen thing in here somewhere. I will probably tear down this wall and place it here. Just to have some more easy access, because I want to get rid of these things here. Oh, and by the way, we lost the drill yesterday. So that's going to be a thing. Okay, let's fill you up. Thank you. We have some ice in there, but we're going to have to grab more ice and place in this thing. So this is working. We are going to have to... Oh, I left this on. Doesn't matter. Everything is fine. We do this. We make sure we hover. And now we need to get out. We're going to have to break you off. And hopefully not destroy the whole thing here. Let's make sure you're working. Okay, everything is fine here. Okay, so that's done. We now need to fill it up with ice. Because if we have ice, it means we're going to have energy to take us along in space. Because otherwise we just have hydrogen to get out of the atmosphere. And that's something I learned the hard way yesterday. So we'll see what happens. And then we're just going to go out and grab stuff from space if we manage to find it. There you go. And let's make sure... I mean, we know it's connected. So all we need to do is get into the inventory, place that there. And we're going to see how much ice we could place in the generator. Ooh, we can place a lot of ice. Good. So we're going to fill that up. It's going to take some time. It's going to use up some of our batteries on the ship, but that doesn't really matter right now because it's going to be enough to take us away. The only problem is that our hydrogen generator on the ship is going to be pulling out all the ice and giving it to the main base if the base isn't filled up first. You know, some stuff like that. There is probably a really easier way to do this. I just want to be able to check stuff here. Can I pull you back here? Yes. Okay, so we don't need much more. We could probably get away with one more haul. So it's going to be really nice. Give me this. And this. And this. I mean, if we get too much, it's just going to get stored in our container in there. So it's not going to be a bad thing to have more than this. So everything is going to be fine. There we go. And that's going to be it. And place it all in the inventory. Make sure that this is full. It is. We got some more. That's really good. And now we need to make sure we have... Okay, first of all, we're going to leave all the stuff we don't need. We're going to drop everything off. We're just going to keep our tools. Good. Then we are going to make sure that we have some stuff that we need in our inventory, which is going to be like 3 of these, maybe even more of these, and more of these. I mean, I could pull all of these into my inventory if I wanted to, and that's probably a good idea. Do I have battery packs? Because that's what kind of got us yesterday too. What's this? Medkit? No. I should have made more stuff. I should have prepared better. But I think it's time. Or maybe... Do we want to go into space now? Or should we wait? We should go now. Let's do this. Let's just go up into the air. We are about to get out into space, ladies and gentlemen. We are on our way. We managed to do this yesterday. We just failed on everything else. So let's start going. Oh, and before we do too much stuff, we need to go in here, find the hydrogen tank. There we go. Don't have it on stockpile, so that we know that our thrusters are going to work. That made me kind of burn a bit more energy than I wanted from my batteries, but it's going to be fine. Now, on the left there, on the other side, you can see how fast we're going, which is 99.84 meters per second. When we see that falling, it means we're getting out of the atmosphere and won't be able to use our atmospheric thrusters anymore, which means we're going to have to turn on our hydrogen thrusters, and then we're just going to try and get completely out of the gravity zone of Earth. The gravitational pull of Earth. So for now, we're just going to wait for this to work. I could tilt it up a bit, but it's not going to help us, because my thrusters are looking... Oh, we're losing stuff, so we go here. Now we tilt you up, and we start getting ourselves out. We turn off the atmospheric thrusters, because we don't need them anymore, and we just do this. We are going fast, we are going lovely. This is good. I could probably just tilt it up a bit more. I think we're just going straight off the planet right now. Maybe. I think. I don't want to overdo it, because that's how we die. But there we go. We are leaving the atmosphere. Now this is going to take some time. And this is going to use up a lot of hydrogen. But it's working. And that's what we want. Because now that we have ice on us, our hydrogen generator is going to be able to keep us going for more time than we did yesterday. Because the problem was, it started going... Oh, wait. Did something happen? No, everything is working. What happened yesterday was, we had like 22 meters per second, and then we didn't have any more hydrogen, which meant I couldn't use the dampeners, which means it didn't stop. It just kept going. And that wasn't fun, because I lost my spaceship and died in space. I pulled a Sandra Bullock yesterday, is what happened. I haven't seen the movie, but I suppose she dies. We'll find out at some point. Now, as you can see on the screen, just beside that little circle there, on the bottom you can see where it says gravity. Now we need the P gravity to go down to 0. That means we don't have any more gravitational pull from the planet. And we're just going to keep going. As soon as we get out of the gravitational pull is about the same time we're going to start seeing some asteroids moving around. And those are our target for today. We want to buy an asteroid to grab platinum, some ice to keep this thing going, and also uranium if we manage to find it. Because those are the things we need. With platinum, there are many things that we can make that we couldn't. And the uranium is going to help us to make some generators that we want. So this is going to be good. This is going to be fine. I am going to grab as much as I can fit into the ship and my own inventory. And then hopefully we can have a successful re-entry. Because I'm even worse doing that than getting off the planet. Yeah. This is going fine. I mean, this is kind of a boring part, but it's important. Because this is the only way to leave the planet. And we are playing Space Engineers, so we need to be able to leave the planet. We're at 0.19 G. So it's working. 0.18. I might be able to fix this a little bit. Maybe. Am I going straight away from the planet right now? Because the straighter you go, the faster you're going to get out. We are starting to see asteroids, so we are getting into space. Which is really nice and amazing. I could be inside... Oh no! That was the wrong button! Oh god. Okay. Nothing bad happened. Nothing bad happened. What I was saying is we could be in the cockpit going. So that we can see space. Yeah, we do not want to press the F button. No. Okay, we're at 0.13 G. This is going swimmingly. We're not going to go for these asteroids that we can see around here because they are too close to the gravitational pull, which means we might lose our ship. We need to be careful. And we need to press V and not F to change our view. Just a quick reminder for people that do the same stupid stuff as I do. It happens. It does. I could probably adjust you a bit to get out a bit faster. Maybe. 0.09 G. This is happening, guys. This is happening. We don't have anything in front of us, which is good. We won't crash into an asteroid while going out. 0.08. I mean, at some point this is going to be a really boring part, watching me getting out into space. So I'm going to do as much work as I possibly can out here. And grab the important stuff. And now the thing is, I don't see my hydrogen recharging at all. That might be because we're using too much of it right now. 41... 40, yeah, it's still going down, and we still haven't left the gravitational pull. So this is making me a bit anxious. We'll see how we fix this. As soon as we get out of the gravity, we just turn off the dampeners, and everything's fine. I could probably turn them off now. Hopefully that's not going to be... Whoa! Yeah. I need to be careful, is what I'm saying, and I never am. There we go. 0.05 gravity. Was I slowing myself down because I had the dampeners on? I don't know. It is taking some more time to get out of the gravity of the planet, though. It didn't take this much time. Oh, we are out. Ladies and gentlemen, we are out in space. Now, since we have the dampeners off, what happens is we can just let this go. Because nothing is stopping us. We're just going. I don't remember what it's called in English. Momentum, I think? And we're gonna have constant momentum because we are in space with no gravity. I think that's what it's called. Physics is not my strong suit. Okay, and while this is happening though, we need to make sure that our hydrogen tank also tries to... Oh, it is filling up. 1, 2, yeah. So it's using the ice we had, which is going to be inside our hydrogen... Here it is, in our generator. And we want to check its inventory. We don't have so much ice left though, because we used a lot of it to get out here. But what's happening now is we can check around and see if we find any cool asteroids to go to. We could go to planets too, but we don't want to do that because I don't know what's going to happen if we do that. There are no asteroids around that we can work on though. That's kind of sad. Hello, asteroids. I should have kept the GPS locations for the asteroids I saw yesterday. But I was trying to get to my ship and I failed. Which was what everyone thought was going to happen. So there might be some stuff over there. Is that behind the planet, I mean? Oh, by the way, even if we move around like this, we are still going in the same direction that we were going. Because this isn't slowing us down at all, we're just looking around. It's strange that there aren't any asteroids, though. Yeah. And you can kind of see the direction you were going by watching these kind of small flashes happening. So let's take a look around. I don't see any asteroids. How did this happen? What we can do is we can turn on our dampeners. Make sure we completely slow down. Now this is going to use a lot of our hydrogen. But we need to slow the ship down completely. And when we're at 0, we'll just turn them off again. And we kind of find the general direction in which we want to go. So I'm thinking I'm going to go towards that. I think that's a moon. We're going to go that way, and hopefully we're going to find some, what's it called? Some asteroids on the way. So we're just going to get this up until we get to 100 meters per second, and then we just stop. I could even turn off my things here. So we can do this. We're still going to keep going, but we just have, we've turned off everything so we are not consuming hydrogen at all. Which is good, because we are going to need that, because I haven't seen any asteroids around, and that makes me kind of scared we're not going to find ice, or any of the other stuff that we want. We could go and play with that thing a bit, but I'm not sure if it's too far away or too close to the gravitational pull of the planet. So we'll have to wait on that. We are going to keep looking around, because at some point we're going to find an asteroid. Maybe someone made a huge asteroid-eating spaceship, and that's why we're not finding anything. Because that's what I was intending to do when I made my last big spacecraft that didn't get out from the atmosphere of Earth. So yeah, these things happen. My coffee is cold. Oh no. This is getting silly. Where are the asteroids? Are there any other players around? I just asked in chat if they know why we don't have any asteroids around. I don't think we're gonna get a straight answer to that, because who would know, right? But I remember playing this and there being a lot of asteroids just everywhere. Now there's nothing. Should I kind of go towards one of these that I see there? No, because we need a bigger cluster if we want to find the stuff we're looking for. Well, at least we're not burning any energy. We're going to burn a lot to slow down, so we're not slowing down. We're just going to keep going until we find something, and then we're going to go towards that and hope that everything works out fine. So while this is happening, we can just look at each other and talk. Because, I mean, this is doing its work by itself. We're not spending any energy. And, yeah, I mean, this is working out fantastically. The only problem is I don't see any asteroids. Where could the asteroids be? There should be asteroids. Should I go back and go towards that one? No, I'm committed. I have decided I am committed. But this could take a lot of time. We have electricity for another 14 hours. That is going to go down as soon as we start mining asteroids. So I'm thinking we're going to stop beside an asteroid, mine it by spacewalking and filling up the ship, so that we don't spend our remaining energy, because we're going to need that when we re-enter the atmosphere, which is the most anxiety-inducing part of this game for me personally. But yeah. I don't see any asteroids. Hello? Well, this seems to be a kind of waste of time. Should I turn around? No, we don't need to, because we do have energy. The only problem is, where can we find asteroids? Where should we go? I mean, even if I change direction, that doesn't mean we're gonna find an asteroid, right? Well, let's let this going, I guess. So how are you guys? My hair is awful today. Ah, yes. Let's keep staring at the screen, I guess. I could have stayed at the base, trying to dig stuff and build stuff, but no, let's go out into space. Let's find asteroids, because there should be plenty. Oh, an unknown signal in space. I will not get close to that. I don't have any weapons or anything. I think these are the same signals we find down on Earth. These are like small blocks that fall down with, what's it called? With a parachute, and you can go and grab them and not mine them, you can grind them and take the stuff they have. Which is not something we usually do, because, I mean, I haven't found anything good on any of those ever. So it's just a waste of time. And it doesn't seem like anyone in-game is wanting to help out here. So, yeah, I guess. But really now, aren't there any asteroids around? I have looked everywhere. Not only that, we're getting a bit further away from the planet than I would like to, because I thought we would already be mining stuff right now, to be honest. This is taking a good part of the stream. Anyways, we're gonna keep going. We are going to persist until I feel like we don't need to persist anymore. Oh, look at this little spacecraft. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. We are not spending any hydrogen. We're spending just a tiny, tiny bit of electricity, because we have some stuff working. I think we have like, where is it? The ore detector is working. We could max out the range, but we're not going to do that until we start seeing asteroids. And I think we have an antenna, and that's it. Yeah, because the other things aren't using any energy. So that's fine. The part that isn't fine is that we still haven't found any asteroids whatsoever. Except for those two that were in the beginning, but we couldn't go and grab them because we would just fall into the Earth gravitation, and that wouldn't be good. But this is really, really strange. By the way, another question I have is, so let's say the game crashes right now. Will my dude survive space since we are inside this and sitting in the cockpit, or will he die because it isn't a bed or a cryopod? I have questions. We are probably going to find out, because this is going to take a lot of time. A lot of time. Where could all the asteroids be? I mean, we've been going for like 100 meters per second for about 10 or more minutes now, and we haven't seen anything. Anything! I think it's time for us to go... No, I don't want to change course. That's going to use up a lot of stuff that we need. How is my... No, we still have ice. I think we're going to fill up on hydrogen before the ice runs out, so that's good. Now we have only 13 hours of electricity left. That's the most concerning part, because when we start using it, it's going to go down a lot more than it is now. No asteroids. At all. I am wondering what's happening. And what people are online right now, because I mean, players. Oh, it's just one dude online, and he probably doesn't know what's happening. So that's probably why no one is answering when I'm asking stuff, which is okay. Hello? Nope, no asteroids. We're still going. And that's the sun. Hello, sun. Oh, I could have... It would have been a smart idea to place like a solar panel on this thing. I didn't think of that. That's something to keep in mind for next time. So we have gone a long way. A long way. We are like about 100 kilometers away from where we started, maybe even more. I think a lot more, because we're going really fast. I mean, we could check out that little planet moon thing, but I don't think that's gonna be a good idea. Although, if it doesn't have a lot of gravity, it might actually be a good place to stop and reform. I've never been to any other planets than the Earth-like planets in this game. So I mean, I'm gonna have to check them out at some point. And I have been told that there is a lot less lag. So what I was thinking was, as soon as our base is ready and we start building our huge spacecraft, we are gonna start dismantling the base at some point, just because we won't be able to build as many blocks as we want. Or maybe I will just give it over to someone else in the faction. That's gonna work out. We build a huge spaceship, and after we built that, we can start cruising and checking out planets. Those things also have that teleporter thingy that I've never used, which is gonna make this thing a lot easier. Hopefully. But no asteroids yet. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna to put this on, slow ourselves down, and then we're gonna go that way and see if we find anything on that side of the planet. Because this is taking too much time. I was hoping we would be on our way back at this point. That might have been a lot of wishful thinking though. So let's go that way. I think that way is a good way to go. So we turn off our dampeners, we go up to 100, and then we're just gonna turn off our thrusters again. I'm gonna let this cruise by itself. There you go. Which means we're not spending any energy, any hydrogen, because we are spending some battery power. Just some. I don't know if we're too close to the planet. If it starts pulling us in, we're gonna have a problem. So I need to keep my mind on... Okay, let's give it... Yeah, let's do this. So that we have some kind of velocity that way too. Because as soon as we see the gravity starting down there on the right beside the circle, we need to be really certain that we don't get pulled in. Because I don't think we're going to have enough power to take ourselves out of the gravity of the planet again. So we need to be careful. This ship is nice and easy to use, but it isn't the best on surviving stuff that haven't been accounted for. And I can't seem to find any asteroids. What we can do is this. But zooming in doesn't help us find anything at all. Haha. I just wanted to do it. And then we can press F to exit the view. And we keep going again. So this is like watching paint dry for you guys, I suppose. It was really anticlimactic, is what I want to say. It was fun to get out of the planet's gravity and all, but what has happened to all the asteroids? Well, we're just gonna keep sitting here and pondering on big questions like what? Why? How? And all those good things. Excuse me for making some noise here. I'm just gonna be fixing stuff on my desk here since we're just waiting and looking and stuff. I'm gonna be really happy as soon as we see an asteroid, even if it's not gonna be an asteroid that has the stuff we want, it's an asteroid still. I'm not gonna mine it if it doesn't have stuff that we need, because all the other stuff we can just find on Earth. And I think there's a lot of nodes with stuff that we want around our base, so it's gonna be fine. We just need platinum and uranium out here, and possibly some more ice just to make sure we have the hydrogen we need to keep going here. But hydrogen doesn't seem to be the problem. The problem is going to be battery power, which is why I want to find uranium, because I could just place a small is it a uranium generator? I don't remember what it's called, but it uses nuclear power to charge your ship, which means you essentially have energy like forever, especially on these small ones where you don't use the electricity that often. We still haven't found what we're looking for, though. So that's a bummer. Hopefully, it's gonna work out. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. We are still going. Let me check my... Oh, sorry about that. I'm just making sure all my USB ports are actually where they need to, so that won't have that problem again. I should probably duct tape them together, or maybe make sure that the cats just can't get to them. Okay, so no asteroids around. What we're going to do is, we're going to let this go, and we're going to take our first pee break of the day. How do you guys feel about that? We're good with that? So, I will be right back. And hopefully when we return, we're gonna have found something, because otherwise this is just a huge waste of time. Okay, here we are again. And I am seeing something red. And I don't know if red is good or bad. I'm supposing it's bad, and we still haven't found an asteroid. We still haven't found an asteroid, and that thing could be dangerous. It could be. I am thinking of changing my trajectory again, if that's what it's called. Dampeners are on. We're going to spend some hydrogen, because we know we got it. And what to do? I mean, I don't want to get back to the planet without having found any of the things I need. Okay, there we go. So should I just go towards that? Kinda? I don't know. I could start going back that way, but that's just going to be another waste of time. We could go this way. And check this way. Should we check this way? We're going to check this way. So turn off the dampeners and just go this way. And then we're going to turn everything off again, and everything is fine. We do have hydrogen. I'm gonna check if we still have hydrogen being... Yeah, we are gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine. It's gonna work out swimmingly well. Except for the part of finding asteroids, it seems. This is strange. This is... Are there any other people online right now? No, just Kane. I'm gonna be that guy that asks stuff in chat, cause, yeah. I mean, we are still going, and hopefully we're not too close to the planet. I don't think we are. If we see gravity pulling us, we're gonna adjust and keep going, I guess. I mean, that's the only thing we can do. Now, I don't know why we haven't found any asteroids at all. Maybe we could go that way? Well, okay. You know what? A new target. That planet is our new target. We're gonna go that way. Yeah, let's go that way. Okay. Let's make sure we don't drift. We're gonna check that and just go that way and see what happens. And wait, are we out of electricity? No, we're not. Okay, that's no. Okay, we got 13 hours of electricity left. That's okay. That's okay. Let's go towards that planet and see what happens. Since we're changing where we go and stuff, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. We'll find something, hopefully, at some point. We just need to be meticulous and look around. Hopefully. I guess. We need platinum and uranium. Come on, game. Help us out. Maybe we're too close to the Earth-like planet. But all the other times I've gone into space, I've actually found asteroids just outside. Anyways, we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Sometimes can't see roids, getting out of the seat and back in works most of the time. Okay, thanks. I'll try that. So wait. Let's turn these on again. Make sure the ship stops. And jump in and out again. We're gonna do the old classic PC thing. We're gonna turn it on and off again. Okay. We're completely stopped. Spacewalk! Oh. Yep. I can see a cluster there. Oh. 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 Yep. Okay. There is stuff around. Oh, there is a lot of stuff around. We've just been spending time doing nothing here. Okay, let's go towards that big boy. Haha. Okay, we don't need to go really fast this time. I'm gonna turn off the dampeners, give it like a nudge. And see what's on this roid. And now that we are close to things that we care about, we can go in here, find our ore detector and just whoop, 50 meters range. That's gonna be fine. I don't think it's gonna be taking up too much of our energy. And now we're just gonna start hopping around, checking things out. I mean, these things might already have been mined a bit, but I'll take what I can. So there's some kind of irony substance there, it seems like, maybe. I don't know the colors of stuff yet. Okay, this is going well. This might have gold on it. I didn't have any gold, so I might grab some of it, if that's the fact. And let's turn our dampeners on and go out and check this. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna turn this off, and there we go. Okay, let's go and check this out. Hello, asteroid. What are you? This is something. This might be gold. Is it? It's nickel. We don't care about nickel. We don't care about nickel at all, and that seems to be all that this asteroid has to offer. Let's check around the other things just for a bit. Yeah. I could kind of spacewalk this way. These aren't too far away. We're gonna check these out, see what we can find, and hopefully we're gonna make bank. I think that's the expression. I hope that's the expression. Okay, so someone has already mined stuff here, I can see. So what is this? Is this iron? This is probably iron. And let's just find out. It is... What are you? It is iron. This is not what we wanted. Do I have my... Yeah, I do have my light on. Okay, so we don't need that. We are like 2 kilometers away from that. Okay. Okay, where should we go next? And you are probably nickel again? You are silver. We have silver down there, so we're not gonna spend any time or effort doing this. I would say it's a good time to get back to our craft and go find a new cluster. Oh, I got some lag here. What we need to do is we need to make sure we're back on the planet at the end of the stream, because that's about the time that the server restarts and we don't want to get stuck in space. That's really important. Because if you get stuck in space, you're gonna die. Oh, we're going a bit too fast here. We have our dampeners on, so everything is gonna be fine. Hello, spacecraft. There we go. Okay, next cluster. The next cluster is going to be over that way. Yes. Let's just adjust this and let's go. Turn these on. We'll give it like some... Turn off the dampeners. Turn off this. Oh, maybe I should have the dampeners on, but turn off those things. So we're just gonna still keep going, and as soon as we turn the dampeners, we turn on our things, it's gonna break. I mean, not break like get destroyed. It's gonna break like stop. I could probably give it a bit more here. There we go. Because that seems like a nice little cluster there. It might have some of the stuff we need. And yeah, we are in space and we're doing what we need to do. I was hoping that my ore detector would be able to pick up more information about the clusters we find, but if we get close enough with our drill, everything works fine. Yes. I think my chair is starting to get old, by the way. I should change that at some point. So after we get to that little cluster over there, we're gonna check it out, and then we're gonna see... We could probably go to that cluster next, or whichever one we like. We are not spending stuff that we need. We still have electricity for 13 hours, and we're not going to use the drill on this ship yet, because that's going to drain everything from our batteries. But as soon as we have uranium, we're going to fix some new things that are going to help us out a lot. So all we need to do is to be patient and find stuff. This is going to work out nice. And now I know the trick about finding the asteroids. You just need to get out of the spacecraft and in again, and you're going to find it. Because these were around all this time. We could have found a ton of stuff before if I knew that. It's probably just because it needs to load the area outside of Earth, maybe? Probably? I don't know. Might have something to do with speed and how stuff loads into the game. Okay, we're getting close. We're getting really close. I don't know if this is... Yeah, this is going fine. This is a big chunk of space stuff. So... Turn this on. Our dampeners are going to take over. Slowly but steadily, we're going to stop. About the exact spot we wanted to stop. So that's cool. There you go. I could get a bit closer though. Just give it a little nudge. There we go. I feel better like this. When everything is stopped, we're gonna turn everything off. There you go. And out for another spacewalk. let's see if we can find anything interesting over here. This seems to be just rock. It's just stone, isn't it? Ah, yes, space is full with stuff, but I can't find it. How nice. How amazing. Oh, there's nothing really interesting around here. This is just rock, just stone. I mean, I'm not complaining, at least now we're seeing the asteroids. But yeah, we didn't find what we were looking for. Let's check this little thing out. I was hoping this was something, but it is not. It was a shadow. Let's keep hopping. Because you never know, one of these smaller rocks might have stuff that you need. So, I mean, be thorough, or at least kind of thorough. And since we didn't find anything, we're getting back to our spacecraft, and we're gonna keep looking. At least we are in space and doing the work we wanted to. And I mean, if we just spend enough time, we are gonna find what we're looking for. So, next place, that. Turn this on, go for it, and turn everything off, and it's gonna go by itself. This is the best way not to spend too much hydrogen, because since you don't have gravity pulling you, everything is a lot easier in space. And yeah, it's gonna go swimmingly. I hope. I hope. I'm having a good time though, even though things aren't happening. We are doing what the game tells us to do. We are in space and we are engineering. Well, we engineered to get into space, so that's good. At some point, we should also start trying to design other craft to go into space. Still small block grids, but kind of bigger ships, maybe? Maybe use ion thrusters instead of atmospheric thrusters. Ah, no, that's... I don't think if I want to make a full ion thruster build, because that's gonna take up a lot of energy. Okay, next space rock coming up. How is this gonna look? It doesn't matter if you move your craft around, because it's still gonna keep going in the same direction. And let's stop. Oh, that was the wrong thing. Press the correct buttons. Okay, someone has spent time here grabbing stuff. I think it's nickel again, but we are gonna go outside and check it out. Just gonna wait for this to stop. And there we go. Turn everything off and go for another spacewalk. This way. It seems like this only has nickel, but... Oh, wait, there is something more. Is this... This is magnesium. I didn't want magnesium. Why do you have all the things I don't care about? I was hoping I could push that around a bit. And I think this is nickel, right? It is something. Yep, it's nickel. Not what we came for. And this is magnesium again. Looks cool though. Yeah, it's magnesium. We can find all these things on Earth, so we're not going to spend time trying to dig it up. Yeah, nothing here. I mean, magnesium and nickel is here, but nothing that we really want right now. I just want platinum and uranium, to be honest. That's why we are in space right now. So we're gonna have to get back to our ship. Is this gonna be... This is also magnesium, right? Yeah, it's also magnesium. Okay, okay. There was stuff, just not the stuff that we wanted. We're gonna go that way now, I think. Or, I don't... Yeah, we're gonna go that way. If I can find it when I get back into the ship, I mean. There. Let's go and check out these space rocks. Put this on. And turn everything off again. Oh yes, oh yes. Well, this is life in space. Later on, when we build a huge spacecraft, I'm thinking I'm gonna make it able to grab these huge chunks and process it. I have another idea. The only thing is, I'm not sure how to implement it yet. I'm thinking about rotors, hinges, and stuff. I think I'm gonna try and make a mouth. Kind of. We'll see. We will see. For the time being, we're a long way away from starting to build that. So for now, let's just grab the important stuff to keep playing. I do like the fact that we're actually out in space in this stream and not still down on Earth. It's at least different, although it shows all you guys how much time this can take. It is a time-consuming process. And we can stop kind of here. Now, if we turn this around completely, we can use the big thruster to slow us down quicker. Because that's what big thrusters do. And we turn everything off again, and let's go. It doesn't seem like these rocks have anything good in particular. But we are gonna check them out, because, you know. What's that? Is that gonna be magnesium or something? What are you? Are you... You're silver. I don't need to grab silver. I would be happy about this if I wasn't looking for other stuff right now. What are you then? You are ice. We are going to grab some ice though. We're going to fill up one inventory with ice. Because that's going to be really helpful. In case we need more hydrogen, we can use the ice to make it. And that's the only reason we need ice, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. Oh, I grabbed some silver too? I might have. What's this? That's nothing. Okay. Anything else interesting around here? If I find something I care about, I'm just gonna throw away the ice. But it doesn't seem to want to work with us. So, yeah. And I don't remember the coloration of stuff. Could this be something? This is probably just, I mean, this is silver, which is good to have. It's just not what we're looking for. Because as I said, stuff we can find easily on Earth by spending some time and moving around is not something we're going to spend time trying to find in space. That rock over there seemed to have something on it. How far away is it? Is it going to be too far away? It is. I should probably not go there without my spacecraft. Yeah, let's go back to the craft. Let's be smart about this. And you never know, even one of these small rocks could have exactly what you want. In our case, that's not going to happen, of course, because why be lucky on stream, right? Hello, spacecraft. Now what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to empty everything from here. Boop. And get back inside. There we go. So what is our next target? Our next target will be, not that way. I need to decide. That could be our next target. Hopefully that's not where we came from. We are going to find out, so let's go. We are going to go up until as fast as we can, and turn everything off, and keep going. I know I'm repeating myself. I'm saying these things out loud because I need to remember what I'm doing, and it helps me. Because otherwise we might possibly crash into stuff. Maybe we could make a stop there while we're on the way. Let's give it a little nudge that way and turn them off again. And see what happens. Being in space in this game is an experience. Because you need to remember that the game tries to be kind of realistic, which means space is going to take time. It's not going to be easy. But it's gonna be rewarding, so that's good. Now I do want to check these out too, but I think I'm on a collision course. So let's be a bit more careful here. Because we don't want to collide, we just want to get right next to it. Now since we picked up some more ice, I don't need to be extra careful with the dampeners and stuff right now, so I can just try and get here. And that's it. There we go. We turn everything off again, and out we go. Hello, Space Rock. Could you please have what I'm looking for? Is this magnesium again? It is. Well, someone has dug here. We are going to find what we're looking for at some point. It's just not going to be easy. This is also magnesium, right? I check all of these out over and over again. Just because I want to be sure. Because there might be something looking like the other stuff. Are you something? You are nickel. No, there's nickel on the other side. You were nothing. Okay, this is filled with holes. Well, since someone has already been here, I'm pretty sure, since we haven't found anything yet, everything has been taken. Nickel looks really nice, by the way. I don't know what it looks like in real life, because I don't know things like that, but it looks nice in the game, and it's probably looking the same way it would look in real life. Maybe. I don't know. That's on the list of things I have no idea about. And let's get inside again and keep going that way. We still have enough battery power for everything that we need. Now, I don't know if 13 hours of battery power when we are on idle is gonna be enough to set us down when we get back to Earth. So we might fail. We might fail re-entry, but I'm gonna try. If we are to crash land, I'm gonna try and crash land as close as possible to our base, so we can grab all the stuff we need from the destroyed dreams and hopes that we had. And I don't know if this is the correct way to go. I'm going for clusters, because I think that each small asteroid part has a chance to generate the stuff that we're looking for. So instead of going to just one big asteroid, I'm going to clusters to make sure that I have more chances of finding what I want. Now the thing is, I don't know if that's the correct way to do it. I might be wrong. But we are looking for some really hard to find stuff. We are gonna have to place a GPS marker as soon as we find it, so we can get back and mine stuff. I hope I find both uranium and platinum today. I want and need both. Okay, let's do this so that we can break. Doesn't matter if we pass this a slight bit. At least we're not colliding. I don't seem to see the stuff that we want, but we're gonna check anyway. Hello, Space Rock. Do you have anything for me? You have nothing. You seem to be completely void of interesting stuff. Yeah. Nothing here. Oh, there's something there. Are you magnesium again? You are magnesium again. I think we have magnesium just next to our base at a place, so I am not gonna go for that. Because I'm not making bullets or stuff yet, so I don't think I need that. Okay, so this place was also not helpful. Do you have anything on you? You have nothing on you. You have a really nice lighting effect on you, though. Okay, let's get back to our spaceship and keep going. So I need to keep in mind we need to get back to Earth even if we don't find anything. Oh, get back here. So that we don't end up dead in space. Where to go next? I don't exactly know. I don't see a good cluster anywhere. So let's just go that way, I guess. Yeah, let's go this way. Ah, yes. Me in space looking for things without finding them. This is the best internet content of all time. I was actually hoping that we would have found stuff earlier on and gotten back to base and started building stuff, but this is good too. I mean, we are in space. We are having fun, kind of. This is all going to be worth it when we find what we're looking for, so, I mean, it's okay. It's going to be fine. And now that we have made things generate, we should actually try and get closer to the planet and start looking around out there. Because that's going to help out. Because we're going to be able to spend more time looking for stuff instead of thinking about getting back to the planet. So we're going to check this out and then we're going to get closer to the planet, I think. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We just need to be careful that we don't get any gravity pulling us. Because then everything is just going to go to poop. And we don't want that. This is a big rock. Now, it hasn't loaded in yet, but it might have nothing, it might have ice, it might, I don't know. We will find out soon. Let's do this. I'm just doing this to be able to stop faster. And turn it off. Wait, are you moving? Oh, you're not. Okay, you're not moving. Hello. Do you have anything? What's this? Is this something? No, it's just texturing. It's silicon. We haven't found silicon in space yet, so this is the first time we find that, but we don't need it. Nice to find something different though, because it means if we keep looking, we'll find all that we need. What are you? You are silver. And you are silicon. Well, more silver. So we found a lot of good metals here, just not the one that we're looking for. And I suppose it's okay that the game makes it hard to find the platinum and the uranium, because otherwise everything would be a lot easier and I don't know. If you want easy stuff to happen, just play on what's it called? Where you just build stuff. On creative mode, I think it is. Okay, nothing interesting around here. Should I go towards the... I don't know how far away that is. So I'm not going to do it by using the jetpacks. Okay, what we're going to do is... First of all, we're going to center this up a bit. We're going to go back towards the planet. Kinda that way. And we're going to find other clusters to work with. Not finding these things easily, it's not the worst thing that can happen. The worst thing that can happen is what happened yesterday, where we lost our spacecraft in space. So we'll see what happens, we'll see. Have we checked these? I might stop here and check. Because I don't know what's up, I don't know what's down, I don't know what's left and right anymore. I think we were at this cluster before. Maybe. Anyways. Give me a second here. I am gonna have to... Come on. To ban this. There you go. I don't care for that kind of spam. We don't need it. Should we stop here? Could there be anything interesting? Have we been there? Okay, let's stop. I mean, we need to keep checking everything out, just in case. Just in case. And let's turn this off. And spacewalk. The spacewalks are really amazing. You can feel, at least for me, right now, I'm not so used to doing it, and it's kind of tense. It's interesting. I think we've been here. I think we have been here and we found nothing. Yep. Or it's just another huge space rock that has nothing. I mean, that's also a great possibility. Yep. Let's go back to our craft. We are not lucky. We really are not lucky. Maybe there's a better way doing this. And my beacon doesn't seem to pick things up from as far away as I would like them to. Which is, of course, I mean, it's only for 50 meters, so what did I expect? Let's just go in a general direction that way. It's gonna work out. And if not, just having a successful exit from the planet is in by itself a really good thing. Now, if we start not seeing anything in space for some time, we're just gonna exit the vehicle and get inside again. So where you can see the cobalt there is about where our base is. Because that's like 600 meters from our base. So we want to tend to be kind of around there just in case we need to get back to the planet quickly. If anything goes wrong. Because if we were to crash, I would prefer crash landing outside my base. And hopefully we're also not going to be, if we manage to find stuff, I don't know how this is going to work with extra weight. I haven't checked that out. So yeah, we might not be able to land properly. Let's go towards that, I think. What way are we going right now? We are going kinda the way we're looking. Okay, that's good. And being in... Oh, wait, there's a good cluster over there. Maybe we stop at this, the one we're getting to right now, and then we turn towards the other cluster. That could be a thing that we do. How close are we? We're not really that close to this. No, I think we're gonna do this. And we're gonna start going towards that. Yes, that seems to be a good idea. Now, it might not be, but you never know, because we are in space, and I know nothing about space. There we go. Am I still generating hydrogen, by the way? I am. Good. We are starting to kind of run out, but we're not using a lot anyway, so this is good. This is fine. This is working out exactly as we wanted it to, without any problems. And that's a win in my book. So we just keep going here. This is the first time I have actually gone out into space in game and haven't found anything quickly. I think, should I stop for these asteroids here? I mean, they all have possibilities of having the stuff we want, but no, we're gonna hop to that. I think this is called asteroid hopping. I might be wrong. I don't know things. I don't know things. This is a relaxing experience. I'm running out of stuff to talk about. Let's just keep going. So yeah, we're all gonna just sit here and stare on the monitor without anything happening. This is like, we're gonna do this spacewalk, we're gonna find what we need, we're gonna mark it, we're gonna grab as much stuff as we can, and then we're gonna have Algernon getting out into space and grabbing the stuff for us. Or I'm gonna be doing it mostly off stream, just because, you know, this is taking like half the stream already. Without, I mean, it's still fun. Are we getting close? We are really close here. Turn these on. We need to break. There's some iron here. But is there anything else other than iron? He asked. And then he went outside to find out. After he turned off this. There we go. Okay, let's see. What else do you have? You have iron. And that's all she wrote. Have I been here before? This looks like something we saw before. I'm gonna check these out a bit more thoroughly just to make sure. Just to make sure. But it doesn't seem like we're gonna be lucky. Because this is mostly luck, I think. You just have the lighting effects on you. There's nothing happening here. You're just a space rock. Well, this was a bummer. Do you have anything interesting on you? That's a problem with looking for two really specific things that are also really hard to find. This is going to take time, especially the first time around where you're looking for it. If you find a good chunk and leave a GPS coordinate on it so that you can just go and grab stuff when you need it, it makes things a lot easier. But you need to find it the first time. Whoa, I almost died. Okay, I need to be more careful and not look at chat when I'm going 100 meters per second towards a thing. Okay, let's look around and we are going to go to that rock. That's the rock we're going for. As you can see, I'm slowly working myself towards the place we want to re-enter the atmosphere later on. Because I think that's a smart thing to do. I don't know though. Because when we re-enter, I need to have enough time to do it correctly. I don't want to lose stuff. So what has mined that rock over there? Oh, and by the way, since we're doing this, I could probably try and check this. Yeah, it's not generating properly. It has something there and there. I just don't know what. So we're gonna keep going that way and figure it out. Yes. But we still aren't finding anything of what we're looking for. If I find uranium, I'm gonna be happy. Even if I don't find platinum yet, uranium is gonna be really useful to us. Because that means we're gonna be able to make craft with small generators on them. And nuclear power is always nice to have. Unless it blows up in your face. That's a problem. By the way, is there any Fallout in this game where you shouldn't grab the uranium? I don't know. Okay, let's do this again. How about now? This might actually just be a space rock. That might be silver or nickel. We're gonna have to check it out anyways. And while we're going towards it, where would be a nice spot to go afterwards? That could be one. I just don't want to get too close to the planet. We are still on zero gravity. So things are working. I think this is a good time to start slowing down. Yeah, this doesn't seem as promising as it looked when we were further away. But I mean, what can you do? We're not in the gravitational pull, so we can leave the craft. I get anxious when we get closer to the planet because I don't know if we're gonna mess up or not. I mean, the worst thing that can happen is that we crash and die and we just need to make another spacecraft and do all of this again. But since we haven't found anything yet, that's not gonna be our biggest problem here. Are you ice? You are? Yeah, you're ice. We don't need you right now. There's something there. I think it's nickel or silver. We're gonna check it out. I just want to look around this first. Nope, nothing here. So where was the other thing? What's this? This is silicon. Even worse. Hmm. Hmm. Yep. Nothing here. Nothing here. Where is our craft? There it is. We might go and check that out. Have I been there? I don't know. I'm starting to feel like I'm going back to the same places. That's not good. And let's be careful here. And there we go. Okay, next up. I think we've been there. I think that's where we came from, so I'm not going to go there. We will probably just start traveling in towards that direction. We're just going to go. Give it a good push. There we go. And since we're just going to be traveling, I think this is going to be... Oh, we don't have any gravity pulling us? No? Okay. This is going to be a good time to take another pee break since we're just traveling in space. And I will be back with you in a couple of minutes again. See ya. And we came back right in time to slow us down before we hit this rock. So that's good. That is really good. Let's keep going like that way a bit. It's a good thing we do have enough hydrogen to do all the stuff we want in space. So that's really nice. I am going to do this. I'm going to get a bit closer. It seems like someone has been digging on this asteroid. Although I don't know what they were digging for or if any of it is left. But we are... Oh, maybe no one has dug it. And I see some stuff there that is probably either silicon or nickel or something like that. We'll see. This has not been the best venture in space ever. But I am having a lot of fun with it, so that's a thing. Hopefully you guys also have fun. So this is not something we want. This is... What are you? You're a silver. Ah, yes, silver. If you weren't that easy to grab on Earth, this would have been an amazing trip. We have found so much silver. If we had found gold, I would have grabbed it. Because we are going to need some gold for things at some point. But we can still find that kind of easily on Earth. No, nothing here. Let's go back to our craft and keep going. This has not been a profitable venture in space. But we have been in space, so that's something. Whoa, I'm going too fast. There we go, there we go. And in we go. Okay. Next. Next up are you. We're going to go towards that big guy. And here we go. And turn these off and we do exactly what we did all the other times. We just sit here and wait. There are some more asteroids above us. But I think I'm going to keep going in this kind of straight line. And there are more there too, but I don't want to get too close to the planet. We could also use our thing here. Oh, we're probably too far away to see anything. It seems like there's something there and and there, but it's probably nothing. We'll find out sooner or later, because that's where we are going. And we're gonna get to this view because it looks prettier at least. Look at this. This is our planet. We aren't too far away from our base and stuff. That's good. Because we want to enter the planet as close as possible to where our base is. Because we have 13 hours left of battery charge. But I don't know how much of that is actually going to be when we... what? What am I seeing over there? Why do I see numbers? That's strange. Huh. Oh, we're in gravity! No! Okay. It's a good thing we saw that. Let's get away from that. We are in the gravitational pull of the planet. We might die. Let's keep going this way. I don't know if this is the correct way to go. Maybe we should do like so. It's a good thing we were paying... what's it called? It's a good thing we were kind of thinking about it. Oh, maybe we should go up there then. That might be... yeah, we're out of the gravitational pull now, so everything is going to be fine. And I think if we do this, we're going to be okay. We should keep looking around. Hopefully we'll find something. And we can also do this. And see that there is probably nothing that we want here, but we're gonna make a stop anyway. Because that's our life now. Looking for stuff in space. Looking for stuff in space. I need to check this out a bit. Give me a second. Because there is some real life stuff I need to also care about. Unfortunately, in the quarantine. Okay. Hi, chicken salt. So we are in space today. We have been in space for about 1.5 hours now, even a bit more. The problem is we haven't found neither uranium nor platinum, which are the things we're looking for. And yeah, at least we're trying, right? At least we're trying. We'll see what happens. We're gonna jump to these rocks over here and see if we can find something. My chair is kinda not cooperating today for some reason. We're still going. As soon as we get close to the asteroid, we're gonna turn on our nice little hydrogen thrusters here to help us slow down. And then hopefully we're gonna find something interesting here. Although our track record today is 0 for 100? Maybe? I think that's the correct amount of asteroids we've checked out today. And we haven't found anything. So that's fun. And we have stopped. There we go. And we're out. Hello, thing. Do you have anything interesting? I need uranium and platinum. Uranium and platinum. Do you have any of these things? What's this? Is this ice? It is. Well, let's grab some of this. Come on, get closer. There we go. So we're gonna pick up some ice and place inside our thing in case we need more hydrogen. And we're gonna look around and see, are we gonna be lucky or are we just gonna find ice over here? Now I know I could be drilling all this with a drill on my spacecraft. The problem is, to be able to do that, we need to first find uranium, get back to Earth, give it a generator for uranium, just to make sure we're gonna have the electricity we need to do all these things. Oh, the server is gonna restart in 1 hour. So we have about 45 more minutes in space. After that, we're gonna have to start heading back to the planet so we can land safely or crash land close enough to be able to grab our stuff. But yeah, these only have ice on them. Which isn't bad, it's just not what we need. And it seems like this has been really dug. Because if you see this, yeah, someone has been here with a drill doing stuff. Yep. Oh well. Are you something? You are not. Okay, so this is just huge space rocks. We have not found anything that we need today, but we are gonna keep going. I don't see any clusters that are promising around here though. Should I just go from rock to rock? I could go to that rock over there. And make sure we don't die by flying right into our own craft here. And boop. And there we go. Now, any clusters of stuff? That could be promising. Oh, that's taking us back towards Earth though. And we don't want to do that because we were too close to the gravity before. But it doesn't seem to have anything. Okay, let's go that way, I guess. We might find something, we might not. The only way to know is to check it out. Because unfortunately it seems like I need to be a lot closer to the asteroids for my ore detector to find stuff. So the best way to do it is to get out and just check them all out, kind of. We'll see, we'll see. At least we are in space and we are having fun and everything works. And we're looking forward to getting back onto the planet, which is probably going to be a huge disaster. So that's also going to be fun. But as I said before, I am going to try to crash land close enough to our base. Why did I not think about placing a parachute on this thing? That could have helped. That could really have helped. Unfortunately, I didn't. Yeah. Maybe a couple of parachutes on this thing. That might be really good to have. Because if we manage to fill this up with stuff, which it doesn't seem like that's going to be the case, but if it is the case that we actually manage to fill this up with stuff that we need, maybe it's going to be too heavy for re-entry, and we just crash, and we're going to have to be extra careful. Okay, so these kind of asteroids here might have something. Let's check with our camera. Oh. How about you? You just look like a space rock with ice. You do too. You don't even seem to have ice on you. But we are gonna have to check everything out. So why not? I think this is kind of close enough. Oh, and there's a cluster over there. So let's just be like so we know that we want to go to that cluster afterwards. And we'll see what happens. Maybe we're lucky. Maybe we keep being really unlucky. Doesn't matter though. Because if it was easy to find all these things, it would have been boring. Yeah. Okay. Asteroid hopping number 5,000 and something. Okay, let's see here. You have ice. This is ice, right? Yeah, you have ice. We don't need that right now. You have more ice inside of you. Well, good for you, I guess. You're gonna be really useful when I need ice. But at this point, I don't. How about you? Is this magnesium or something better? This is cobalt. We do have that stuff right next to our base, though. This is a good find. So let's place a GPS marker here. That's the wrong button. Okay, GPS, new from current position. That's going to be called... How do you rename this? Here we are. Space Cobalt. And we're going to have this visible. Okay, so we know we have some cobalt here. At some point we are going to need that. So at least we had some progress made, I guess. Let's check these small rocks out. Cobalt is good to have. We have some really close to our base. That's why I'm not grabbing any from here, because it's just going to be a waste of time and energy. But later on, it might be really useful. Especially when we build a big spacecraft and the way I'm thinking about making it. Because I'm going to make it able to kind of eat these up, kind of. So we'll see. But yeah, okay. Nothing else around here that we need. Let's get back to our spacecraft and keep going towards that other cluster that we saw. We have time to keep doing this. We got another 45 minutes. Hopefully, in that timeline, we are going to be able to find what we want and need. Because we do need this stuff. We need uranium and platinum. I think I need uranium more than platinum at this point. But both would be really great. So let's go towards the next cluster of things that won't have what we need. Still really good. Wait. Are you... Give me a second here. Are you... You're probably cobalt. I don't remember what things look like, but that's probably cobalt. I'm gonna check. Just give me 1 second. Because if it's platinum and we go right past it, I'm gonna feel dumb. So you were... Where were you? Wait. Where did it go? Oh my god, I'm lost. Was it this one? It was this one. So is this cobalt? Because if it's cobalt, it's like... whatever. It is cobalt. Okay, so this was also a waste of time. Doesn't matter. I do love doing this though. I mean, I might be sounding like I'm not having a good time. This is actually kind of the best part of the game. Because we're just moving in space and looking for stuff. The fact that we're not finding it is not a huge issue. Because we can get back to space now anytime we want. All we need to do is to be careful. And hopefully we're going to be able to re-enter with this craft without damaging it. And all is going to be fine. By the way, Chicken Salt, I watched you showing me that 3D printer yesterday. I also watched some YouTube videos. And especially that Ashran linked me. Both are working in the same way. In the kind of the same way. My English is awful. And that's probably the way I'm gonna make it. I was thinking, if you remember how the hangar in the base is, in the back end of that, we could make like a pit with hangar doors opening. Inside that, we place the whole 3D printing system, and we find some way for the 3D printed ship to be able to immediately dock on like a connector, and then it's just gonna send it up into the hangar and it's gonna be ready. In glass, huh? I think I'm gonna just make it hidden in the basement, kind of. We'll see how it goes, because I'm not... I know how it needs to be made now, but knowing about how to do it and actually doing it is going to be two completely different things. Before we go to that though, we are going to have to make a generator slash battery room at our base. So that's a thing. And other than that, we just need to make some bedrooms for the coziness. You have a streaming question. Okay, if I know enough, I am gonna answer all your questions. And we are getting close to these things, so maybe we're lucky and find something here. Maybe not. What do you use? You mean as a streaming software? Let's use our breaks. I am using Twitch Studio. It's, if I've managed to understand this correctly, it's kind of new. I want to try out OBS. The problem with that is my PC isn't the strongest thing on the earth, and as soon as I try to use OBS, it uses up too much of my memory and stuff, so it makes me not able to stream correctly. So that's why I couldn't stream for a long time. Then I was told about Twitch Studio. I tried it. It's smooth, it works, it has all the things that you need as a starting streamer, to be honest. Because it's got some layouts. You have many different options here that you can use. It's really good to start out with. And I mean, for me, I'm waiting to see how this whole streaming thing is going to go. If I manage to get some change on the side, thanks to the streaming, I'm just going to upgrade my whole system. And as soon as I do that, I'm going to try out OBS again, or I'm going to try it a couple of different things, because there's not only OBS. Mute audio from sources through Twitch Studio, you mean? Because if it's on Twitch Studio, oh, you use OBS. I don't know enough about OBS to actually help you out with that. I think that each different source is showing up in the list of sources you have. Because I watched some tutorials before I started the stream when I thought I was going to be using OBS. But I think it's going to be one source in the list of sources, and you need to find that. Or maybe you need to make a different source for each thing you are using, so that you can be able to kind of mute them. I'm not sure. I haven't used it. Twitch Studio is easier in that way, because you have like a button with sliders. I would actually recommend trying this out, to be honest. It has all that you need, I think. At least all that you need to start out doing stuff. Anyways, since we're here, I'm going to start checking out the asteroids. I don't know if I was any help to you right now. My advice would be, if you're having problems with OBS, check out Twitch Studio, because it's easy to use. What are you? You're silver. We don't need silver. Because it's easy to use. And then just watch a crap ton of tutorials on OBS until you use it again, I would think. Everything I do is kind of watching a YouTube video, trying to make the same thing, and that's it. Magnesium, you say? There is no platinum and no uranium anywhere. Anywhere. Oh, and by the way, when I went out into space, I couldn't see any of the asteroids. Fortunately, someone in chat told me that all you need to do is get out of your craft and they're gonna load in. It probably has something to do with how the world generates stuff and all that. Just in case anyone needed that information. So there's nothing here that we need. That was also a loss of time, so we are gonna keep going. Unfortunately, I haven't found anything that I need today. Anything. Well, I've been lucky with finding ice, of course, but that seems to be kinda of a usual phenomena here. Okay, so where do we go from here? We want to find a nice little cluster again, because those have the biggest possibilities of actually giving you what you need. Let's go towards that. I don't know if it's a cluster or if it's just one big thing, but we'll find out. And go. You flew into one? Fortunately, that didn't happen to me. I was just going and not finding anything. If I flew into one of those, like that would be a huge bummer. 2 days failing to be in space in a row, that would be really bad. Now our only issue is going to be trying to re-enter the atmosphere of the Earth-like planet, because that I wasn't smart enough. I should have placed like two parachutes on this thing. That might have been a good idea. I didn't think about that. Parachutes might be important. Now, I am going to be happy today if I only find uranium. Platinum is going to be cool and all, but I don't know if I really need that for anything particular right now. Uranium is going to help us with other stuff. So we'll see what happens. Because if I manage to get uranium, that means we've solved a lot of energy problems at our base. Because we're just going to set up a crap ton of batteries, and then we're going to set up like one generator, maybe two, and that might work out lovely. I might even use the rotor trick to place small generators instead of big ones, because we don't need to generate that much power in the base right now. Maybe we're gonna have to later on when we use the 3D printing system. I'm gonna keep that in mind. We'll see, we'll see. This is taking some time, and we are further away from the planet again. And I see nothing of use. Maybe that there is going to be a good idea after we do this. Small reactor isn't that bad to build. Yeah, I know. The only problem is I need the uranium. And if I don't find uranium, I'm screwed. Well, not completely screwed. There are other things we can work on until we find the uranium. It's just that I can't spend every stream being out in space, because we need to build. Yeah, I think we're going to go that way later. So as soon as we stop here, we're going to turn our nose looking that way, so we know where we're going. There you go. And now we can just do this. Okay, yeah, it's working, it's working. That was the way we wanted to go. Now we're too far away to be able to see that cluster, but it's going to be fine. It is going to be fine. And if we find uranium or platinum, I might actually just use the drill on this thing to go and grab it. That might not be the best of ideas, because I don't know if we're going to have enough battery power to get back to Earth after that. Because we're going to need it for the atmospheric thrusters, because I haven't been the best builder when it comes to this craft here. I should have thought about things. And that's actually why I want to find uranium that much, because that means we will be able to do things. Should I drill into this? Because it might have stuff inside of it. This can't just be rock, right? Let's go. Let's do this. Let's drill a hole. Oh, that didn't work out as intended. But yeah, let's drill a hole here. Because we're gonna refill our energy inside the spacecraft. It's fine. Yeah, that's why I was saying I might not be able to re-enter the atmosphere without problem, because my ship might be too heavy. But if I need to crash land, I'm gonna try to crash land as close to the base as possible. Nope, this isn't working. This doesn't seem to have anything in it. We're gonna have to go somewhere else. And by somewhere else, I mean towards the thing that we were looking at before. And inside, it was that way, so we're just gonna push towards there. Now I'm using the old and tested system of accelerating and then turning everything off. Oh, that was some space junk right there. That could have been dangerous. Yeah, have fun. You do you, man, you do you. I just love that I have you people watching me, to be honest. It makes me feel lucky and happy, so it's completely fine. Because I know that people have a lot of other things to do while they're watching or listening to a stream, so I'm completely okay. I love lurkers. You're here, you're watching, that's cool. Ah yes, the emptiness of space. The infinite sadness of loneliness. I'm thinking that I might actually have to start. After we've checked these out, I'm gonna have to start a route back towards the base. We're gonna have to go back to base soon. Unfortunately, we didn't find what we were looking for, but we're still alive. We might be able to manage re-entry. And if I don't find what I'm looking for here, I will probably just grab whatever I can and take back with me. Like, even if it's nickel or magnesium or anything like that. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, we're not gonna have to do that, but you never know. After this, we might hop over there. I'm not sure if I've been on those already. There is a lot of stuff happening, but you never know what it is until you get there. And I'm not, well, we're going this way, right? Yeah. I could turn around and use the camera to zoom in on some of these, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to see what I'm looking for anyway. So we're just gonna keep doing it this way. It's not too bad though. I'm having a ton of fun. I'm just not finding the materials I'm looking for, and that's fine. That's okay. We did find cobalt, so that's going to be useful. And this might actually have some stuff on it. I don't know if it's going to be the stuff that we want, but there is stuff. We should probably start slowing down about now and just pushing us a bit this way. Because this seems to have stuff, just we don't know what kind of stuff. Could be anything. Or nothing. I mean, you never know until you check. And it's probably nothing. But we will have to check it out. There we go. We turn this off. And we are out. Let's go. Let's check this thoroughly. You are... Are you something? You are dark spots, but what does that mean? Is this just stone that looks different? Huh. Yeah, it's just stone. Well, I've been bamboozled. Was that because there was something here before, or what is this? Wait, are these just shadows of things? Huh. I thought that this was actually gonna be something. These dark spots, I mean. But it's still just stone. And a lot of dark spots with nothing. Huh. Okay. Well, that wasn't good. Let's check all these out individually. Kinda. We haven't found anything. This didn't have nothing. And when I say nothing, I mean nothing. This is just stone. That's strange. These spots look like there should be something. But I think they're just shadows. How about you? No, nothing. Well, we weren't lucky. Yeah. Yeah. Nope. We didn't find anything here. Let's just make sure. One more pass above this. Maybe there is something. Nope. It was just a huge space rock. Okay. We tried. We failed. Let's go again. Da, da, da. What can you do, guys? What can you do? You can't always find what you're looking for. Okay, what's the time? We should start considering going back towards our base. Because we are kind of far away. So we should go first there. We are gonna have to check that out. It's close enough. Won't take too much time. Might be important. Might be. What we're gonna do is we're not gonna get out of the spacecraft at all. Oh wait, I should just do this. 6. We're gonna check it out with this. See if there might be anything. There is something there. It's either magnesium or cobalt, if I'm seeing correctly. We're gonna get close. We're gonna get really close this time. We're gonna use the spacecraft for this. We're gonna close it and hope that our ore finder tells us exactly what's there, so that we know if we need to stop or not. Because we need to start getting back towards our base here at some moment, because the server is going to restart in about half an hour. So we want to have landed before that. Yes. Because, I mean, we don't want to die. That's an important part of this. This is actually the perfect spot to just make a route towards Earth. But we are gonna jump around these asteroids a bit. That could also be a possible good place, but it's gonna take too much time. At least getting out into space was a success. I love this cockpit, by the way. It has all the information, plus a keyboard, if you want to play some space games. Imagine if this had Space Invaders on it. Haha, that would be amazing. I still forgot to check out the DLC for the game. I need to do that. Yeah. I'm forgetting because it's not the most important thing right now, although it has some cool cosmetic stuff that I like. But I don't know. I just haven't gotten around to it. Okay, we're gonna have to be extra careful here because I wanna kinda hug the planet. Just to make sure we see what it has. We can also do this. It looks like there is something there. That could be magnesium, to be honest. We are really close now. Let's use these. I'm probably gonna go out and spacewalk, just to make certain. Let's change our view here. Oh, we're not that close to it. We can keep going for a bit. I mean, we do have all the hydrogen we need to do stuff, so... I want to see how close I need to get for my ore detector to actually find out what's happening here. Come on, please stop. Please stop. Good. Okay, now we go this way. Because the ore detector should be showing me what this is right now, right? I am close enough. Oh, it's cobalt. Do we want to set... No, we don't need to. It's okay. So we want to go that way now. So we should probably go towards... Oh, wait. I should probably fix my camera first. There you go. We could go towards that. And then we're just gonna go down to our base again. Because we don't have all the time in the world, unfortunately. Now the good thing is, I have people playing with me. Well, I have one more person playing with me at this point, because we need to fix Mirmi's PC at some point. So I might send Eljon out into space to find stuff for me if he has the time, because he has a really heavy... what's it called? Calendar of stuff to do these days. Otherwise, I might get in and kind of check things out off stream, but I have so much stuff I need to do when I'm not streaming. That's a problem. Because I need to edit stuff, I need to upload stuff, I need to download stuff. I got things to do. And the day only has 24 hours. So we'll see what we do. But yeah, after this rock, we're going back to Earth. Yep, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make a route towards Earth. Gonna get back to base. Hopefully we're gonna be able to land this. If not, we are gonna have an amazing crash that's gonna be talked about forever. Is this just an ice rock? Nah, it's probably stone. Let's do this. We're not too close to it right now. Restart in 30 minutes. Yeah, this is the last asteroid we're gonna hop to. After that, we're going back to base, because I want to make sure we're back at base before the server restarts. I think it's time to slow down here. Is that something, or is it just a shadow? I think this is just a rock again. Although that dark spot might be something, so we are gonna check it out, but it's the last one we do, unfortunately. Because we need to get back to base, so that we don't die. And there we go. Turn this off, get outside, and let's check this out. There is nothing. Nothing. Is this something? No, but someone... Has this been dug? No, it hasn't been dug. This is just how it looks, right? Because usually you can see if someone has dug an asteroid. And that's actually helpful in the beginning, because if you see that someone has dug a part of the asteroid, there might still be some leftovers for you to grab, especially in the beginning where you need just a small amount of stuff. So there's iron here. That's not something we needed. Gold? Wait, why are you not showing what you are? Iron ore. I'm gonna grab the gold. Yeah, I'm gonna go for the gold. Since we didn't find anything of the stuff that we needed, gold is probably gonna be useful, so I'm gonna just dig through this. Because we got energy to spare. And here we are. Gold. Maybe this was a bad idea, because I'm gonna have to carry this too. But there are things that need gold to be built, so we're gonna make sure we have it. And what better time than when you're in space? Pissed that you didn't find the things you wanted. Let's just grab some gold then. Gold is useful in space, I have heard. Now, I don't know exactly what the use is, because I'm not a scientist. I mean, this is some gold. I don't think we're gonna look for more. We're gonna have to get back to base. Superconductors. Bingo is his name. Oh, yes. You said you had a good design for that? Oh no, that's the wrong button. You do? I would like to know more about that. Well, it's not like, oh, we found gold, we didn't have any gold. It's just I never looked for gold close to the base yet. Okay, time to go towards the base. Is it on the Steam workshop? If so, I need names. I need links. I need everything. All is needed. Space must be conquered. And wait, I need to go that way. Okay. Oh, so this is where we found the cobalt before. We know what's here. We don't need to check more. We are going exactly that way. We are about to re-enter the planet. We are doing this. And hopefully we're going to manage to do it without problem. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to try to cruise as much as possible when we get into the gravity. So we're on top of our base, kind of. And then we're going to have to turn on our atmospheric thrusters. And then we hope we manage to land. We'll see how it goes. Because I'm not good at flying stuff. And this game is even more complex than other games, so yeah. You've made it a habit now when you go to space? You mean to have a jump drive? Or to crash ships. Because I have crashed some ships in my... Fly right up and once I hit 0G, you make a marker. Oh, that might actually be a good idea to do. We're gonna have to remember that next time I leave the planet, which is probably gonna be tomorrow again. You have the link? Good. I will gladly grab that link. Yeah, you can post it in here. I'm gonna grab it after the stream, so it's gonna be completely fine. And maybe other people also wanna see this, so I mean, let's share stuff with everyone. It's good. We all need things. But yeah, next time we leave the planet, we should probably check these things out. Now, I don't know if we're gonna make another space walk tomorrow. We might just keep building stuff on the base. Like, we should probably start thinking about a battery room, which is gonna take at least half the stream. And then we should start building the printing thingy. You've had? Okay, that's good. Does it use any kind of generator on it to produce its own power? I mean, I'm gonna check everything out later on. I'm just, you know, I'm conversating. I'm conversing. Conversing? Hydrogen engine? That's good enough. That's good enough. That is exactly what it needs. That's what I'm thinking about placing on this one, a small hydrogen engine. Because I was hoping we would find uranium today and use one of those as backup, but that's not going to happen, so hydrogen it is. Problem is, that's going to use up some of the stuff we need to move around, but you know. As long as we have more ice in our inventory, everything's going to be fine. I have never used a jump drive. I don't know exactly how they work. I don't know how much power it takes. I don't know how far it takes you. I don't know how long it takes for it to recharge, if it has a recharge. So yeah. But it's going to be really helpful out here. Jump drive can have its max distance. Oh, okay. That's good. And if I remember correctly, I saw something that you can't jump drive towards planets. Or is that just something I've made up in my head? 2 kilometers, that's a good distance. You can't just in gravity. You can't jump in gravity. Okay, fair enough. But can I jump towards gravity? Like now, could I jump towards the base? I mean, it doesn't matter. Oh, we are losing a lot of hydrogen, by the way. I should have stocked up on more ice. Okay. Okay, that's good. That's a new thing that's going to be used. That's good. I might even... So, we're getting back to the planet now. We're not going to have too much time left on the stream. But tomorrow, since we're not going to go into space tomorrow, because I think it's going to be too boring to see these things back to back all the time, we can, first of all, set up the blueprint. Okay, that's good. So yeah, we can set up the blueprint for the spacecraft you're talking about. And tomorrow we can build that and also build stuff at base. And yeah, it's a large grid. Aha. How big is it? Do you think it's going to fit inside my hangar? That's a question I have. Maybe? Okay. Okay. We're going to test it out. Is it the same one you were using as an example yesterday when you showed me the what's it called, the 3D printer, or is it a different one? I'm actually really hyped to try out the different. It's 6 blocks high. It won't be able to get in through the door, I think. We're gonna have to make it its own landing pad. Oh, it's the one you showed me? Okay. That looked cool. It was the one with 4 drills on it? Kinda? I'm looking forward to using that. Okay, we are now inside gravity. I'm gonna cruise that way a bit. No, then I don't think you showed me. It had 2 drills? Maybe it was that? No, I think I saw 4 drills on the video yesterday. I don't remember. But we are gonna try to use that. Oh no. I'm gonna have to take this phone call, guys. Give me just a second, okay? And I'm back. Yeah, I was waiting for the gas thing to get here today for my what's it called? I need to remember my English. My radiators work with warm water that's warmed via petrol stuff. I don't know how to exactly explain it, but yeah. Unfortunately, the dude's pump is broken, so we won't be able to do that today. Doesn't matter though. We're probably gonna survive. We are running out of hydrogen. Hopefully, this is gonna take us close enough to where we need to be. Then we're gonna free fall for a while. Is free falling gonna be a good idea? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Anyways, we are getting kind of closer. 34 kilometers away isn't that far away. We're gonna use up all our hydrogen so that we can make sure we get as close as possible. We're gonna keep cruising this way now. It's also gonna be pulling us further down, I think, as we're in 0.15 G. And maybe I should kind of tilt it downwards. Yeah. What's it in OBS? And I think I got the problem sorted. I remember you saying when you were you couldn't hear yourself. I don't know what you're talking about right now. That's not because you were saying it wrongly. It's just because I have a really bad memory. First of all, I'm glad you sorted out the problem with OBS. The second part, what you could hear yourself. What do you mean by that? I need more information, man. I need you to explain. I have questions. And we keep going. Okay, hopefully we're gonna be able to land this thing today. When you're watching me on Discord or stream? Oh, yeah, I could hear my voice, yes. Yeah, I could. I don't know if that was because you had my stream as a source in your stream, or just because you could hear me through your monitors and the microphone picked it up though. Because that could also be a thing. You have 2 screens, fair enough. And I was playing on one screen and you were showing me stuff on the second screen, right? Okay. So were you using headphones or monitors? Because if it was monitors, you might just be picking me up from your microphone through the monitors. That's why I'm using these things, and I kind of hate wearing headphones. Headphones? Okay, so then it wasn't what I was thinking about. I'm glad you managed to fix it, though. Yeah. I hate wearing headphones, by the way, but it's the only way to make sure that you don't get sounds from my monitors. Yeah, it still came through. Yeah. But it's been fixed. And now you know how to do that, which means when I start using OBS, I'm gonna have more questions for you. This is so nice. Oh, we're out of hydrogen, it seems. What? We can help each other out. It's fine. By the way, do you intend on streaming regularly? Allah? Because I would love watching you stream, man. Especially that Australian accent. I love those. Those are amazing. Oh, we are kind of falling now. I don't think it's time to turn on my atmospheric thrusters yet, but maybe I should? Oh, okay. Yeah, real life sometimes doesn't help. Although, restart in 15 minutes. I'm gonna turn on these, and hopefully they're gonna help. We have the dampeners on, and is this working? Is this working? I don't know if it is. Okay, they are on. They should be working. Everything is fine. Sorry, this is the most intense part for me because I don't know if I'm gonna manage to not crash land. To be honest, we're gonna have to find out. I am pressing all the buttons. Oh, this is I'm going down too fast. That's the problem. You never want to go down to. Yeah, I need to implement like. Oh, please, please, please. Yeah, I need to implement. What's it called? Parachutes on this thing. Because it doesn't seem like. Imagine if this was filled with uranium. We would crash immediately. Now we might save it. We might. I think we're actually saving it. We got 30 minutes left of battery power, so that's also good. Now I think our dampeners are going to be able to do the job. Kinda. Okay, this might have worked. I might have been lucky. Oh, yes. Re-entry is a thing. I actually can't... Okay, there we go. I don't want to be too tilted. So... Yeah, I don't think we're falling. So we can start pressing this to go down. Yes, we are going down. So what was I talking about? Yeah, I would love to catch some of your streams. And the thing is, if you have to stream at night at your place, I will actually be able to catch your streams at noon here, kind of. So that's nice. By the way, I think we made it. I think we are gold here. Oh man, I love watching people stream stuff. It's not so much the watching a game being played. It's more like you can actually develop some kind of rapport with people like that. Because why not meet people from all around the world and talk with them about stuff and have fun? You know, without having to leave your living room, which is amazing. Because I'm kind of a house person, to be honest. I think we're actually going to be able to land this without destroying it. I would never have thought. Reduce the backpack. Backpack? What backpack? I don't know what you're talking about again. Okay, we are over the ice of player inventory. What do you mean? About what you're gonna do in the game? I think that the player inventory at 10 times, times 10 anyway, is like the best way to go if you want to have enough inventory not to want to kill yourself, but also not too much so that the experience of the game gets kind of pooped. If that's what you're talking about. I did play on a server with like times 300 inventory. It was fun, but it's not something that you want to do all the time because that's just going to make the game boring, I think. I don't know if that's what you're talking about or I'm just ranting on about something completely different. But, you know, I'm gonna blame it on not knowing the language. There. I found the reason. Yep, we actually made it. We actually did. I was not expecting this. Now I need to park this. This is good, this is good. We actually managed to return to base with our spacecraft. That is so, so good. Now, I would love to have a way to know how close I am to the surface here. Is there like something you can install on your ship that tells you how far off the ground you are? Or do I just need to use the GPS coordinates? Let's be a bit further up here. Here we are. Now this is the hardest part for me. This is where I would like to find some kind of script to actually take me to the connectors. But we're gonna do this manually for now. Is this... It's almost. Okay, and now? Ladies and gentlemen, we have parked on the planet. I want to make it so I became more reliant on the machines I make than me running around a jetpack. Oh, the horizon bar has a distance? Oh, I never saw that. Thank you, thank you. We managed to land on the surface, ladies and gentlemen. We now need to make sure that we have these off, this should be on recharge. And we should also try and find our hydrogen tank and let that stockpile. There you go. There you go. We have made it. We are back at our base with our trusty little thing here that needs... Well, it's kind of cool. It worked. This is ugly though. I need to find a way to fix this. But for now, it's okay. So, what I was thinking was, okay, I was thinking we dig a hole here, we place some hanger doors to be able to open and close, and make that whole 3D printing system down here. And then we make sure that when the ship is printed, it gets on one of the connectors with a piston, and it just pulls it up, the hanger doors close, and it's parked. That's my kind of idea. That could also be a way to park the things in here, either up top or down. I think when we park them, it's going to be up top, and when we construct them, it's going to be down. We could also do kind of the same thing here, with the whole system being behind this wall, and hanger doors opening when it gets built, and then it goes out and parks here, kinda. Yeah, I know, it's only 2 blocks, but for the machines I'm making, I think they are big enough. Because these things are kind of nimble. Although we're gonna have to check what we need for the ship that you gave me the instruction for. Because we need to... I don't know if it fits through here. So we're probably just gonna have to make it a parking spot out here. Doesn't matter though, it's gonna be fun. If it's 6 blocks high, it's not gonna get through here though. So the automatic thing we're gonna do in here is gonna be building these things. Now these things, all they need to actually get better is like a small generator of sorts. So after we place that on it, it's gonna be nice to mass produce these things to have like 4 of them inside our spacecraft later on. And that means we can kind of mix things up and place weapons on them maybe. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I know. That's why I haven't built one yet. I'm waiting for uranium. I'm hoping for uranium. But guys, this is going to be the end of the stream. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. I'm having a lot of fun playing this game with you guys, to be honest. So we're gonna keep doing this. I'm not thinking about changing a stream game anytime soon. We're gonna keep building, we're gonna keep looking for stuff. we're gonna have as much fun as possible. So, thank you guys all for watching. On the next episode, we're gonna be working on the base a bit more. And that's about it for me. I need to find a way to end the streams, to be honest, like have a script or something written on the wall in front of me, like, thank you for watching. I'll see you all next time. But that's it for me. Thank you all, and I'll see you tomorrow. See ya!